Well, we begin with a live look over Capitol Hill, where leaders have until midnight to avert a government shutdown. If not, this will be the first Washington, D.C. stalemate since December of 2018. Here's a better idea of the impact a shutdown would have across the country. Hundreds of thousands of federal workers face mass layoffs, including DHS, the Education Department, and the Health and Human Services Department. Other agencies like the Food and Drug Administration may stop inspections if a shutdown happens. Flights could be delayed because of staffing shortages, and government nutrition programs like SNAP and WIC could also run out of money. Not to mention services like Social Security and Medicare, unemployment benefits, and customs would still operate as normal. If a shutdown happens, experts say it could be different for Americans' money, more so than those thought before it. Karen Kafa looks at the timing and the playbook, how it could impact your wallet.
In the recent past, a shutdown of the federal government hasn't put too much of a long-term dent in the overall U.S. economy.
The reality is that it would not typically have a lasting impact on the economy, but it can be extremely detrimental for individuals.
Those individuals, typically government workers, furloughed without pay until the shutdown ends. But with a sputtering labor market, Mark Hamrick, senior economic analyst at Bankrate, warns this time it could be different.
This is a precarious time, and in some ways, given the fact that the U.S. economy has been seen currently or recently at an inflection point, having the lack of visibility on the job market is extremely inopportune.
A government shutdown would delay the release of the Labor Department's monthly jobs report this upcoming Friday, which informs economists, businesses, and even the Federal Reserve about the state of the economy. Laura Ulrich, director of economic research for Indeed, says adding more uncertainty could further slow the economic engine.
We certainly see that when times are uncertain, people have a harder time making decisions. So that slows down economic activity that we see amongst consumers, but also amongst businesses. And so this is just one more thing to add to that list of items that are making the economy a bit uncertain at this point.
Potentially keeping the jobs market stuck. The Trump administration also warning there could be permanent cuts to the federal workforce if a shutdown occurs, putting more job hunters on the market.